Hello. How are you? Fine. Thank you. Welcome to Portate. Yeah. And welcome to Portate of this madness. So let's get started. So here we are in, well, back to our usual business. Nothing new. Right? The cursor is going to be here forever. Don't be sorry for it. Is this live? Ah, okay, it is actually live. So, this is the last part before saying goodbye. Here, there we go. So, we're going to pick the last middle comet from the galaxy of whose name I don't remember. I'm going to skip everything here because, well, there's no need to go back into this path again. So I did a pre-run and yes, it was here, and I skipped it like an idiot. Boo. Sometimes you have to just relax and take it all in. There's no rush. We'll be there all day. We'll be here all day. Embrace the few same moments of life. The few same. Yeah, especially with this game. Since I became insane at this point numerous times. So, cosmic clones aren't chasing you and purple coins are making you lose your mind. Just enjoy the ambience. Yeah, that's what I've been doing in some parts of the game. So let's pick the medal and for the final episode, I'll try to not use saving states unless it's in a very critical place. Oh, I thought it was solid. Alright. Great, no what? Alright. Don't remember how much is to the end of the level. And then I know where the last galaxy is, because, well, the last one I found it by some miracle, but this one I found it, well, I found it... the last one I couldn't find it, and I had to search it on YouTube. And probably called, well, I'll explain it later. And now that I'm here, I'm going to also take the extra 1-ups that are here. I took some off camera time to farm some extra lives, which are not a lot, but probably not to endure the rest of this thing without dying too much. And does anyone remember what this was said? Spend all the times This is like everything changes except mods. No, even mods change because tools evolve, style change. I mean, Neo Mario Galaxy is not doesn't have the same style as this one. That's for sure. And well, I mean, we've already got the shine, so nothing special. I just skipped the moment. Oh, that didn't sound quite alright, to be honest. But it's okay. Now had to go all the way back into this place. Oops. So I checked this part with my monitor, but this time with with a lower color setting, and I found the galaxy. This wasn't my plan. I found this galaxy. Well, I mean, I could find the galaxy by just guessing because it was very obvious if you had your screen in high enough brightness, which it didn't, and I missed it. This one, I found it by accident by exploring everywhere with Yoshi. You see this little thing here? Well, this is a door, which I don't know how to open. Now I wonder why Princess Peach wanted to be built. I mean, I think I have to come here with Yoshi, because the last time I tested, the last time I came here, I came with Yoshi, so it's probably to be open with Yoshi. Hello. Hello, Yoshi. Yoshi. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. I probably had to spin. And this is the Frosty Dash Peeper, which by reading the name, I'm probably not going to like the. I made this snowman. Congratulations! Check out this. Keep your eyes on the roll, so everyone knows what is going to happen, even you. Isn't it always awesome to see what nature's capable of? It managed to somehow make these floating lanes in the sky that are perfectly for dashing through. Space is really capable of everything, huh? Yep, there's that to Nessa. I wanna taste those dash papers when too scared. Yeah, you should. It is awesome. The dash papers are easy to freeze. Okay, so no secrets here. Hello, Yoshi. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. They are more than necessary. It's not like you're going to run out of of this, aren't you? Where turns out I did run out of. The question is, now how do I can't. Alright. Yeah, back from the beginning, like a complete loser. At least we can make this faster. If we can make it faster. Again, there are things that I dislike about this, which are perspectives. Which is the bad thing among all of the 3D games. Especially this one, which by the limitations of the way doesn't have things like shadows. You can see here that the shadows are very limited. That's one that I'll never have to go for it. And this looks more of a racetrack than an interesting galaxy. I mean, it's probably the purpose, because this is clear. This is an adaptation for Super Mario 64 mod, but with the Super Mario Galaxy 2 things and style. You can spin while running to slow down. I don't think that's a good idea. Sometimes it's better to go fast. And sometimes it's better to go slow, that's true. Ooh, we changed. Oh, so new strategy. Okay. Oh, back to the beginning. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to make it. Well, as far as I think, there are 60 shines in total. And this is the number 59, I believe. You got a shine. Frosty Dash Peeper, Frosty Fields Galaxy. Complete galaxy, and yeah, a lot of stuff to enjoy. The game has been saved. You're still enjoying running up the stairs. Up and down the stairs. So the number 60 is here, Remember that launch star that required 59 shines? Oh, is this one here? Remember, wanna play Mario Kart way together? No. Super Mario SMG2 isn't just a game, it's a culture. More like a cult. No. Where's No Cap Galaxy? And yeah, I think I've talked with you. Edge of the Mushroom Kingdom. And just in case my PC crashes, the ultimate run, which is going to take an hour or two. Well, it's the last star, so. This is the final galaxy, don't give up. You finally made it to the end. I believe in you, Mario. You're so close to final shine. Wait, does that sound like something that nobody wants to hear? Because it sounds like that kind of thing that... Oh, I think I got into trouble. Because yes, it sounds like that when you... When they start telling you, don't give up! And you didn't even start the galaxy. That's something that should be said at the middle of the run, not the start of the run. Which, well, we had to make it. I don't have any other choice at this point. Well, that time we'll do a run of the perfect run to compare this, but like the perfect run, here we can take hits. What about you? The Petari situation is crazy. Is that a joke? Damn it. Are you going to... Oh yeah. Well, yeah, if I have to start from the beginning every time and there's no checkpoint, I will probably start adding... Well, depends of how long this is, because if it's going to be as long as the final boss, then I'll probably use saving states just to not make this very long, because with my setup here, I'm not in the best position of making great moves, as you know that I have my Namco and Wiimote improvised, and it's not great because there's a latency, still not synchronized by nothing. So the only good thing that can come with it is lag. And lag isn't good. Well, or latency. Both are similar because both are measured in milliseconds. And if there's any minimal input latency, then it can turn from a long jump into a ground pound. So you're going to see a lot of missed long jumps turning into ground pounds because of that. Exclusively because of that. That's it. Because there's no other way to do it, because most of them are so out of the edge that it's impossible to do it better. Hello. I want to do this right. So I don't have to repeat this a lot of times. So I'd rather take small steps and not feel a lot than trying to speedrun and dying a lot of times. So I think you know what's the part here. The momentum gaining, which is not going to be always 100% accurate, and that's something that I don't like. Things that require you to be 100% perfect. And yes, I'm going to start using... oh wait, no, there are checkpoints. Okay, thank you. Thank God there are checkpoints, because, well, it's not for the... oh my god, I can do this so good, because, well... you can say that you're the best player in the world, but you spent here 15 hours and I spent 1. That's the difference between a professional and a masochist. The professional takes the best path. The masochist takes the hardest path. And the award is going to be the same for both. Which, well, if you're a masochist, then you're probably not going to be proud of saying, hey, I like to take things to the extreme. Because, well, if you had the patience of a saint, then okay, you can try, but that's not how it works in most of us. It's the other way around. We get tired. We have other things to do. Which, by the way, I have something to show you. I don't know when I will show it to you, but it's a restoration project that I wanted to do for some time now, and I haven't been able to until now. Yeah, this looks like a checkpoint, even if it's in market as... And like I said, oh, this should be in another color, you can't get confused easily. Okay. And this should be the first one, because if this is the second one, then this galaxy is shorter than I expected. Damn the camera angles. Wait, what is this? Is it going to give me something? Oh, coins. Thank you. And I think I have to climb again. Ha 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 ha. Oh, wait, probably not. Yeah, I do. There's not enough momentum to do the climbing safely. I love that galaxy. Well, I didn't have a love-hate relationship with the galaxy, but what I do have a hate relationship is with the... I don't remember. Oh, with the Mario Boing mushroom. That thing sucks, and I hope it isn't here by any means. I apologize for making you break trash in a limited time. It's okay, I forgive you. As you didn't ask a single time in this month. No, sir. I like this section. It's not hard, it's... I mean, this is what I like about these things. Not hard, not kaiso, but a little challenging, but more like a momentum and memorial kind of thing, you know? And then things can start to go wrong immediately. Hello? Who's going to shoot? Yeah, finally. And I don't know if I'm going to make it on time before it... No. So where do you spawn? Thank you. I don't like this extreme measure of... yeah, just spawn the bullet right in front of you. And then try to run from it. Yeah, that's the proper way of doing it. And finally, the first checkpoint of the entire galaxy. Be careful, that purple stuff is dark matter. Okay. Well, you know the good thing about this? That you can stop. And the problem is that I don't know the shape of the tunnel, so... Well, at least there's a note to make it to a launch star. I'm going to make another one here, because if I have to go back for the second star coin, I'd rather start from somewhere more... How do I say this? I'd rather start in a more comfortable place instead of going all the way back into this thing. I never thought developers of this mod were going to put a lot of work into this, into making long galaxies Probably length is a measure of success in this modding community, but it shouldn't, because for the third, fourth, fifth, I don't know how many times I said it, longer is not better. It can be worse in many cases. That's something that everyone should remember. Now and never. I mean ever. And yes, the music of this game, the original soundtrack, has aged very, very well. Whoops. Come on, Mario, there's more to do. Don't give up yet. Just imagine if the Bowser Galaxy had that many checkpoints. Which they do have, but sometimes it's not in the places that they should. Oh crap, I think I shouldn't. Well, let's go back. I'll probably regret this decision, but this setup makes me think that there is something interesting. But no, it's probably just the extra life. Well, just in case. Can I make it to a launch star with just this? And that's it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, this is... let me see something. This is perfection. This is how it should be. Not challenging, not extremely hard. It would be more appreciated if there are more of every technique like the Grandmaster Galaxy. But this is fine. You never fail. Sorry. You never fail to amaze us. Watching you get this far has been an honor for me. Your unbridled determination to get all strengths is inspiring. You were absolutely stunning. Well, I guess this is it. We have a lot of time until the hour and 14 minutes. You did it! You beat the boss! We're all so proud of you! You never gave up despite others doubting your abilities. That's what makes you special. Yep. Witnessing you accomplish all this has been the best experience of my life. If I could take my hat off to anyone, it would be you, Mario. Well, you even had a hat. Honestly, I think you're awesome. You make me proud. You're my superstar, Mario. Thank you, Peach. So this is like the end of Super Mario 3D World. Grandmaster level. I don't know how is it. Oh, Champion World, I believe it is. You made it, Mario. I knew you could do it. Never had even a single bit of doubt. Okay, that's a lie, but forget that. You made it to the very end. Many people try to get this far and have failed, myself included. But here you are, a journey's end. I'm proud of you, really. Now that this adventure has reached its end, go start a new one. I'll be waiting to hear about your next adventure, Mario. Well, I don't think there's going to be new adventures. Well, aside of the thing that I'm going to be telling you soon. Hello, dude. The pen goes away when I take it, but I cannot play. I have to wait a bit. Why can't I reach the top shelf? Why can't I bring my game? If you can see yourself there, why can't I see the same? How could anyone understand it? It's more than what it looks like, at least than what it is. If only they could see, my soul will be set free. But my dreams and aspirations just couldn't be. Mary, I want to tell you something very important. I know you have one-ups in your universe and all, but really, life will not last forever. There will be a time when game over is the last thing you see. It's inevitable. Well, in fact, we did see the game over and we did see what it was about. And it was very creepy and very interesting. It's inevitable, so while you're still alive, please do as much as you can. There's not much to live for. It's not always gonna be fun, but you gotta do it. If anyone has ever doubted you, prove them wrong. Well, I already did that. And sometimes proving someone wrong is not going to get you anywhere. Most likely, ignoring them is the best path. Because you're both gonna be dead, so... You're a superstar, Mario. Yeah, so that's this is the most important thing. I think I said it a lot of times. You can do as many things as you want here because there's always going to be an extra life or a semi-state to have as many chances as your computer want. Hey Mario, see you found me, I'm a star coin. I hope you remember to collect them all. Listen, don't tell Peach I told you this. Word has it that if you get every single star coin, a special drawer will open. It's the mushroom. Yeah, I know where it is. Advanced word message. This is long. Read. Yeah. Well, first, let's reflect a little bit about. The game will crash if I didn't have this message here. Wonderful. Thank you for playing. Wait, really? Well, just in case, you know. So what this penguin said is mostly the truth. We don't have every time. We don't have infinite time. We're mortals. We get old, and you don't know where it's going to be the last day. So yes, enjoy your life. Don't do drugs. Don't get into debt. Don't get into things that are going to be to throw in to get in your life. Fuck you. You could have made this message shorter, but whatever. Or put another dialogue box. Yes, that's a very good message from the creator of this mod. Because it's probably the self-relating that he got when he made this mod. Or by any existential crisis at his life. But the point is that yes, you have to enjoy your life, even if it sucks. Because trust me, life isn't. Life can be extremely painful every single day of your life. And the only thing that is going to keep your life, aside of not watching news, is having a purpose and chasing it. Because if you chase something that you don't like, you're going to be regretting that decision all of your life. I know people that made that mistake, and I'm not going to make it again. And no, that's not the reason I started uploading videos into YouTube. It wasn't my intention to keep doing this 10 years later. More than 10 years later, when most of the people I knew gave up or stopped making videos. I'm still here, I'm still making them. Because at the end, this is what I enjoy. playing things. Well, I mean, I've been playing games for more than 16, 17 years. I'm still doing it, even though I think I should quit. But since a lot of people are supporting this series more than the people that supported Xenoblade, because Xenoblade compared to this ended up having so many visits and more visits. Even this stream, which is the last. Oh, hello, Mega Boy, 1987. I don't know if you're still there, but if you're there, hello, welcome to the last part. Yes, I know I'm wasting my time, but well, it's my stream. If you want a speedrun, this is not your place. But yes, let's redesign. The amount of dedication that went into making this mod is incredible. Oh, this is one of the depths. I don't think people realize how hard making anything for this game is. Well, it is hard, yes. It requires discipline, something that a lot of people don't have. But we did it. 16 shines and 120 blow away star coins. I'm somehow still not used to that. I always knew this mod had potential. And indeed, it had a lot. There are a lot of design flaws, because I think nobody paid attention into that, or they thought, oh, let's make it something that should be simpler into harder, because the amount of things that I punish the most are not the ones that make the experience harder, but stressful, especially when you try to find the solution of something and you can't find it because it's been implemented in a way that nobody thought. And these kind of things, I give them a big penalty for that, and you're going to see my final review when talking about, which is the general, not in each level. If you want me to review each level one by one, then tell me, because I can do that. Of course, I'll try to do it as objectively as I can. I knew this mod had potential. It's easy to see potential in your ideas, but it's hard to put those ideas into Super Mario Galaxy 2 Galaxies. Yeah, I think fair enough. At times it really feels like that the game is just trying to stop you. I repeatedly thought about leaving the community due to my own whole life's chaotic events in recent years. Well, if you had to compare your life with mine, probably mine is worse, but who knows. But it didn't, and I'm glad about that. If I didn't come back out of nowhere with the red coins, I don't think I'd be around here anymore. What? Making gold mods takes a lot of my free time, but I find it totally worth it. Yeah, that's what happens with passion. It takes a lot of your free time, but you have to spend your free time somewhere. And this is what I do with my free time. I always feel a little stress over making patches, promising things to people. That stress is something I know I needed. Thank you all for believing in me. Still have motivated to keep messing around with SMG2. Thank you 63 team, and I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. We did something awesome. Get some rest, Alex SMG. You need it. Even ball out. Well, that's a very good message, and yes, as someone who wrote a 70-minute full album and I'm doing the rewritten version, which is going to be released on my main channel someday, along with some custom music for something that I'm not going to spoil anything, because it's probably going to be a surprise for a lot of you who were kids from my age and watched a lot of Mario modded videos without even knowing what they were about. Like, wow, the magic of the internet, the magic of everyone showing videos, and those old times that the ones who live in the 2010s as kids or teenagers remember very well those ages. A lot. Yeah. Hi, I'm Super Hakio, about author of Galaxy Level Engine, the guy who did a lot of cameras for this mod. Oh, hello. Most of the levels in the mod have cameras that were done by me after the demo. So due to external circumstances, I didn't end up doing every level. I also helped with its code bugs, crashes and lags in a majority of levels. I spent well over 300 hours of this mod by the end. You better appreciate my camera efforts, cause if you don't, I will delete your mod into CV. Just cause I didn't end up doing everything I wanted to for this mod. Namely the paintings and button entering them, but they mostly work okay, so it's not that bad. I hope your playing experience was smooth. Unfortunately, I still have SMG2 related periods that I need to work on. So I'll end up my speech here. I don't have a catchphrase or anything, so this is an awkward goodbye. Except not really. Do you know it's only awkward because you see the walls? Interesting how that works, isn't it? By the way, since this is a GLE mode, I can kill you after this dialogue. But you've probably died not in this mode, so I won't this time. Actually, one more thing. Well, how save states, so if you kill me, I can restore myself. If you're all looking for other SMG2 mods to play, copy that URL because there's a lot of mods there. Galaxy mods don't get the recognition they deserve. Yeah, that's very true. I don't see this a lot. I found this into desperately searching for content to upload into this channel. Now that this is ending, well, it's very sad. But we have to move on from things that we did to go to other things, like I did with Xenoblade, for example, which was very long. Not very painful. It was a little painful, but at the end, even with a low rating, I still enjoyed the DLC, which was very, very good. If the entire game had that amount of effort, the amount of effort that had the DLC, then will probably be a very good game. But it's boring with a lot of filler. This one feels like there's a lot of filler as well in some parts because it looks like the main ideas stopped working or they didn't think about more, but probably less is more, and probably this mod with half of the content will be still as good as it is, but well, it's still good, you know? There's not a single galaxy where you think, well, aside of the rolling ball one, that one is lame by design. So I don't think I can find anything positive about that galaxy because, well, it's about design. If you die 5 times in the same place, which probably the creator did, you had to stop and think, there's something here that doesn't work. I'll probably need to fix that. But for some reason it didn't, and I'll never know that until unless the developers of the mods or those levels are here, and there's a lot of work that I'll probably never know about until very much later, or probably not even in the time that I'm alive, be long or short. Or get recognition they don't deserve, but that's a different subject. Anyways, at this point I'm just rambling to beat the length of the Evan Balls post-text. Thanks for playing. Death Note, there's more dialogue if you tell to this NPC repeatedly. Well, let's do it. What? You want me to say even more? Yes. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Subscribe to... well, there's his channel. Still one more. Shine spreads over there. Okay. Oh, I know. Check this out. I can summon this text box. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I've never seen that. So, Ari, what else? Oh, I know. Would you like to buy a... No. That's okay, I can't charge that many Starbies anyway. Still with me? Man, you're persistent. There's only so much room in the way to hold this dialogue in, you know? Well, I'm not in the real way, so... I don't know what to expect. Okay, how about a quiz? You'll get a prize for completing the answers. Alright. Since you are being challenged to a quiz of on the mod you just played, would you say? Okay. Okie dokie, I will ask 9 questions. Simply choose yes or no. Question 1. Are there 7 main galaxies? I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 8, but unfortunately, I've been beat. That's correct. Oh, there were just 7. Are Lumas the real owners of the Battle Station Series Bowser Junior's Battle Station? Yes. Unfortunately, I've been beat. That's correct. Question 3. Does it mod use a song from Mario Kart World 2025? I don't think it does. Unfortunately, I've been beat. That's correct. Because it's a very recent game and the Nintendo Switch had been released in June and this month. Wait a moment. Oops, wrong mouse. I need to... Bro, finish it. Let's go! Yes, I finished it. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, because I enjoyed this mod, you know? It's probably one of my favorites, aside of newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. The top of the level of Super Mario Galaxy modding in general. And probably modding in general too, because this is 3D. So there has been a lot of modeling involved in this. So yes, that's a lot of work. So yes, give the creators a prize, claps for that. Well, going for the questionnaire. Like this is the final Galaxy and we're going to put a quiz here. Does this mod have a level rainbow run? Yes, I think. Unfortunately, that is the wrong answer. Damn it. Back again for the quiz? Yes. Since you have been chosen quiz. Oh, we have to start from the beginning. Yes. Come on, dude. Yes. Don't fall. No. Okay. Question 5. Are there 3 licenses inside the game over? Yes. And I know because I've been there. That's the difference between someone who uses save states or never or had enough lives to not go into the game over area. And I've been there out of curiosity. And that's a very nice place. I never thought you could spawn in some demon place or whatever. Question 6. Is there a common mission anywhere in this mod? No! Fortunately, I've been beat. That's correct. And that's an interesting thing. There's not a single common mission here. Is the All-Star Coin reward room called the Mushroom Room? I don't know because I haven't been there. Oh, someone said it, so yes. Fortunately, I've been beat. That's correct. Question 8. Is this a mod that uses the Galaxy 11? Yes. Someone said it before as well. I've beat. That's correct. Question 9. Was this mod showcased in Free Fansky? I don't know. Oh, it did. Oh, fuck. Well, this is just as... Let's do this as fast as we can. And the music is beautiful. I think they put the... Instead of something like... That is like... Congratulations, you reached heaven. They put something calm like... That's it, son. Just take it easy, rest. You deserve it. Yes. Congratulations, you complete the quiz. You truly are a super player. Now get the shine sprites. I don't have to run for more text. Oh, and here, your quiz prize. Suddenly your wallet feels heavier. Congratulations. Well, that's a lot of dialogue. And yes, I think we're done. I mean, we're done for this galaxy. See you by the last time. You're going to remember it for the rest of your life. And yeah, like this is the perfect goodbye. I love this camera angle, just pointing at the sun with the final goodbye. What happened, Mario? Did you become asleep? Ha 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 ha. You got a shine, the ultimate round, edge of the Mushroom Kingdom. Of course, has it complete, a lot of star bits, and coins. Wait, did give... Oh, he gave me a lot. Well, thank you very much. It's not going to be useful, but thank you. How many one-ups went there? Well, and now time for the final thing. Well, as of my review, the Last Galaxy is probably the best thing ever from modding in general. Just imagine it where we had that kind of ending. Yes, this room here. Which, oh, it's heaven. Oh, heaven. Oh, the game developer came. Thanks for playing. Hello, game developer. You probably want to stay for a while because I'm going to rate this game. So thank you for being here. I never thought you were going to... Well, I mean, there's not a lot of people that are either playing or streaming this, so... Yes, so... well, I'll say it now. So, let's say this straight. This is the best mod of every single Mario community, better than newer, and explain you why. Even with a lot of design flaws that I think there are, because the perspective of the creators or the developers or whoever had that idea was, there is still a lot of things that do have. There's still a lot of things that make this mod great. The style, the decoration, the cameras, the engine, the custom codes. Some ideas were repetitive, okay. But the thing that is this mod has 60 stars and 120 star coins. So there's been a lot of work by a lot of people. And a lot of... also, the final galaxy is a solid 10. So, even with the things that I will give a minus 2, because there were 2 parts where I will call that a psychological impossible. What is psychological impossible? That no matter how much you try, you can't figure that part yourself. At least in my opinion. I should watch in other gameplays from other people's, but I don't see a lot of commented gameplays on YouTube. Also, the jokes are good in this game. It's like the developers of the mod put a lot of effort into this. So yes, I'm not going to take into account the global penalization points, because at the end this mod is without a doubt a solid 10 out of 10. It's not perfection, as you said. There are a lot of things that can be done, but perfection is not possible in the real world. And I haven't found a lot of flaws that weren't. Well, most of the design errors weren't actually. There are a lot of things that need to be fixed ASAP if there's going to be an update of this mod. But for the rest, this is amazing. No doubt about it. This mod is amazing in every aspect of every aspect that you can imagine. A solid 10 out of 10. The detail, the works, the doses, the health, this is the newer. This is definitely the newer Wii of Super Mario Galaxy. Even as a remake of another mod from another game. This totally deserves the title of one of the best mods out there. And no, thanks to everyone that has been involved in this mod, in the amount of hours of free time that it took. I know how long these things take. I tried modding, not Super Mario Galaxy, but I tried modding in other games and I ended up failing. And well, this is a good ending. Well, for me, a good ending is that the main developer of the mod ended up in my channel watching the ending of my playthrough. I don't know if he had see all the footage. Probably wouldn't like me what I said in some well, my opinion of some other galaxies, but it had to be objective. And well, even when I'm pissed off, I always need to be objective. But as humans, we sometimes forget the bad things, because at the end, everything is good. There are a lot of memorable galaxies that, as I said, there are a lot of good galaxies. Like for example, the one from I like the clock one. That is really good. A lot of good mechanics and a lot of interesting things that you didn't know that you could do, and even with fail points, so you can try again without being penalized with your life. Oh, hello, box. Holy cow! I'm in Super Mario Galaxy. Awesome TMC. Oh, welcome. Can I still? Oh no, nothing new. Okay. Hi guys! Hope you guys enjoyed this mod, it was fun helping. Thank you Alex for letting me work on this. This is truly a Super Mario Galaxy 63 crown. Theo, for Theo. Yeah, a lot of the... Well, you've seen the credits of everyone that made this mod. And I probably didn't say a lot of good things in the credits because... well, I explained it. The last galaxy... I mean, the final box galaxy is way too long. And... probably someone should say... Okay, enough is enough. But the last one, well, the last shine was good, even if it was long, because there's a better reward at the end. Congratulations, you have 120 star coins in Super Mario Galaxy 63. Your reward is the entrance into Mushroom. Sincerely, SMG and the Galactic Insanity team. And thank you Ron now for making the original Super Mario 63. What about you? So it seems that you've reached your final destination now. Nice to meet you. Say, you haven't seen to acknowledge how important this mod was for me. The moment I have the hands on the music, it's an awesome feeling. Wait, did this mod have custom music or... Because I searched a lot about the music. Well, not a lot, a little bit of the music, and I think some of them have been imported from other games, so it's probably more of a choice than making it from scratch, like I like to do. if someone here knows the things that I do on my main channel. But what do you know? It's not just this place where I print my footsteps. There needs to be a new place where the sun shines around the surface. I will see you at the Delfino Plaza where the stars shine meets their places. Wait, are you saying the all set place? Illuminator. Hello, Illuminator. Who are you? Lord G was here. Lord Giganticus. Okay. And probably this is the main developer. I'm really proud of everybody who worked on this. Some of our greatest memories as a community were spent working on this mod. So many talented minds made this all possible. Seeing us all get this far has been one of the greatest journeys I've ever seen unfold. Super Mario Galaxy might hold a special place in my heart. Yeah, the same with challenge modes for me. This has been more of an experience rather than an adventure, because an adventure will be something like the masochism challenges from Tears of the Kingdom challenge mode, which I did. Not all of them, but most of the hardest ones I did. They are on my channel, and you can see me in their Discord server. So you can go and say hi. Well, again, thank you for the main developer of the mod for checking this channel. I'm grateful that you're here. But the community for the game holds an even more special place for me. Thank you for giving me the best years of my life. Don't take your own best years for granted. That's true. I also had my past the best years of my life, but it was like 4 years ago, and I never had those best moments ever again, at least until this point. I mean, well, I think you get the idea. Don't take your own best. And also, even if you live your best years, that doesn't mean there isn't life ahead. Because there's more, and even more giant breeds, you know. You don't know where you can end, so yeah, don't give up. I wrote a song about not giving up, so I'm probably more than qualified for seeing that. SPG64. Oh wait, this isn't probably the main developer. Or probably, I don't know. I can't believe it's finally here. Years of friendship and building memories have led to this very moment. Here's to all the memories and friends we made along the way. Kairos. There's probably a grammar mistake here. Nothing important. Hey, I'm Noah. Oh well, Sarah, if you're going by usernames. I did a few things for this mod, notably the following. Some flying cameras for some levels, like one secret above a battlefield. The animation for exiting a paint and there 3 secret doors. For those however, the setup was mostly hacky with modifications for the painting one by me. I made an epic video. Leak! I had a lot of fun helping with this mod and I really love how it turned out. You should shout out to Alex for being inspirations and generally awesome. As for me, through the development of this mod as a person, how changed a whole lot a bunch. Yeah, well, I haven't changed much, even with the extreme hard challenge that I made. But one thing that I think I learned is that, at least in these recent days, is that you can think that you've never done anything in life, but if you try to see everything you have and think of the origin, you will probably trace it back a lot. Like for example, this channel just blew up with that video of Zelda that I didn't even plan to go as it went. It's not like I gave up on YouTube, but it's the reason that I'm still doing videos. So thank you for the support of those who are watching this channel. Thank you very much. And that's why I'm trying to give you adventures and even enduring in some hard conditions. And even with this dialogue, it's just 1 hour and 9 minutes. I've become a freelance video editor that has really changed my life for the better. Oh, yes? Well, hello, another video editor. I mean, I do music, but I can edit videos well. Although I don't edit video anymore because I moved on to other things. And I changed my style over the years, so I don't do MLG anymore or the amount of bizarre things that people of my age now do because they're new on YouTube. They created their channels 2-3 years ago. I've been here for close to 11 years at this point, and I never did a 10-year special. I have to do it. I have to do it. Because, well, my main channel is from 2020, but I have been on YouTube uploading videos since August 2015. That's been a very long time. Yes, a very long time. A lot of time. And I sometimes go back and think, wow. I mean, think, wow, a lot has been happening in my life. You know, I now speak better English than 10 years ago, because when I discovered mods in general, I didn't even know how to speak English, and I watched those videos on YouTube because the algorithm recommended them to me. And one of those videos is going to be, well, you'll be seeing it because I'm working on it. I'm working on the final touches, and you should probably see it tomorrow, probably tomorrow or Sunday. So subscribe to the channel, and well, I can tell you to turn on notifications, but I don't know if that's going to work. But yeah, stay tuned because there's probably going to be new things for the future. And also a new series, don't worry about it. I'll find something else to cover. I become a freelance. That has really changed my life for the better. It's a funny story of how that all happened. I thought, of course, it is. Yes. There were a lot of times in my life where coincidences just glued together, everything together, and I went to places that I never thought I would end up being. Like here, for example. Life is about coincidences. You don't, at the end, you don't set your path. Your life tells you where to go. No, that doesn't mean doing drugs but something sane that you can think, oh, I can live with this for 20, 30, 40. I can probably still do videos for more. If I endure this for 10 years, I can probably go with even more. Even if I'm 80. I don't know if I'm going to do this type of videos if I get even get to 80, but yep. Hope is there. Don't lose it. But I'm not gonna get into all that. Ain't even my mod. Just note that outside of this mod, I've been having fun doing what I love. I'm hoping to God that it all work out, lol. So far it's been working. Hope that continues on. I've also obviously been animating. Well, about animating, I tried and I failed, so I'm not going to go to that path ever again. I'm not saying that animating sucks, but it's not for me. I could do something for some rare moment, but it's not going to be my main thing ever. Because I've chosen my path and I'm not going to change it. Either I go with it or I die with it. That's my philosophy of life. Live for what you stand and what you care, not for the sake of just living. Because then the life is horrible. It's like the life that is in the news. But once you turn off the TV and watch things like this, then everything changes. Yes, I know this isn't real. But even though that world is beautiful, once you get out of a city, go into nature and touch grass, and I'm making an album. I'm going to give you the title. Go outside and enjoy the nature on my main channel, The Fast Space. I don't know when I'm going to release it, but I'm probably going to speed it up because, well, I think I just motivated myself into completing it, but I don't know where I'm going to get the ideas because the ideas keep dying every day and my brain is just refusing to work. I can do that pretty well, I think. I actually started animating because of an SMG mod. And I tried that too, but I failed. But that doesn't mean that I won't do anything else for fun. I was making an NPC version of Ninja, that was fun, however. I never actually finished it as of now. Maybe I should go back to that someday. Same story with a Nabbit NPC, got pretty far but never finished it. I really suck at keeping motivation for small projects, lol. Yeah, we're too. Until very recently, 99% of my projects ended up failing or going in under the carpet. And now, for the first time in my life, that has started to change. And instead of never being finished, it is more of delayed until the end. I was also making a port of Battle 4 from SM64DS to SMG2, but it got busy. That one I hope to finish soon, so hopefully by the time you're reading this, it's done, lol. Those animators and maintenance are also why I choose to use a P here. As usually animated using this model in Blender. Oh well. Better Blender than Maya, I certified that. That's the only thing that I can certify on animation. That was fun. Anyway, that's enough episode of self-promoting in Mario Galaxy mode. Thanks for playing. Noah Syrup. Okay, and the penguin is... No. Well, I think you get the point of this thing that at the end most of us never choose our own paths. We just go, and sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes wrong. You have to enjoy the process because one of these days, like the old penguin said, you're not going to be alive anymore, and the only thing that you're going to take with you are your memories. Because yes, it's good to... You can chase as much money and as much skills as you want. But at the end, what are you going to do when you die? Everything that you built is going to stay there. It's not going to collapse, but it's not going to be there. So, I mean, it's going to be there. It's not going to collapse, but you won't take it with you. Luggage is not allowed to enter heaven or hell. So, yeah. Don't waste your life on things that you don't want to be. And don't take bad decisions. I've seen a lot of people taking bad decisions, and I don't know if they regret it. There are a lot of decisions. Well, one in particular that I won't talk here and probably never. That it was the worst decision of my life. It didn't affect me much. But, well, well, nothing to add. What do you say? Congratulations, Alex. This has been a great journey. This project would not happen what it is today if it weren't for the combined efforts made by great and talented people from the entire community. I hope this becomes a new beacon of inspiration for future mothers. Well, not me. I mean, unless someone calls me to do music for a month, I'm probably not going to do anything. say about designing ideas because I know something about design. Probably not a lot, but something at least. No, Alex, what about you finally late Blender 2.79 response? You still using Blender 2.79 with Blender 5 already out on the market? Wait, Alex, do you really use Windows 2? I mean Blender 2.7? Well, I mean everything has his own choices, and everyone choose what to work with. You probably had a reason to work with Blender 2.7, but sometimes change is inevitable. Just saying, not suggesting anything. If you're comfortable with that, then go with it. Cabo. I mean, if me, for example, the only things that I can animate or the only models I can make, I work better in Blender than Maya. And yes, I tried Maya from Autodesk and I also tried 3D Max. Both are horrible for the job. For the job that I do, which is basically nothing. Yeah, let's get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, start going okay. So this is it. This is the entire mod and a lot of gifts that, let's be honest, are useless. Unless we want to replay this or there's a harder version of it which wasn't planned and... Well, I'm probably not going to give ideas. Perhaps someone can do an extension of this mod and we can make it even longer than it is. That's what forking actually does, and as long as things are open source or out there for others to chase, then all is real. Then anyone can take like the thing that I'm saying that you'll see in some days is just a level from New Super Mario Bros. Wii that someone made. It disappeared. I got it from someone who was also since a long time in the modding community of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Well, one final shot into the sky. The last death. And right now I'm restoring that level and making it playable because right now it isn't. Yes, this is it. This is the entire mod. Beautiful, excellent, and not perfect. Just like everything in life. Alright? Not everything has to be perfect. Not everything has to be quantized and with tons of autotune. No, not everything needs to be done with saved states. Probably if I had played this by myself, well, to be honest, I will probably do. But if I didn't have enough time in my life, but in my case, I do streaming and. Well, I'm glad that I did a part 8 because I could take the time that I'm taking to do these things and talk about these things. And I didn't think that there were going to be a lot of people in this episode. There are 93 viewers and probably more. So thank you everyone who is watching this part, along with those who watched me playing Xenoblade and completing that extremely filler. Because if someone asks me for a filler in a video game, I will probably say that Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably a great game for that definition. Me personally, I hate fillers because they're easily forgettable. Oh, you're watching? Oh yeah, thank you. I don't know how much you've been in the since your last message so far, but well, in summary, a 10 out of 10. This is psychologically perfect because it's humane. The jokes are also good. I mean, just look at this. This mod has some humanity, which Nintendo never had. Like, for example, this note here. You know, running up and down stairs is a great exercise. This one talking about Peach. This one really know here. This one Rick-rolling you. I don't remember what do you do. Oh no, I was totally over this. What does that mean? The Barber reference. One who... You know that by shaking the wheel remote you can perform spin attack, can be used to launch enemies near you far away. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, these kind of things make the mod better. I still remember the thought waiting for a bus that that will never come, and the guy next to him remind him of that. So yes, this mod has a lot of humanity that most of the so this mod looks like it was made by fans and not by professional developers because it has a little humanity of it. It has more of an outside point of view, at least with the jokes that you've seen so far, and it is great. So yeah, I think nothing else to say. So yes, this has been the mod, the entire mod. There's nothing more to it. And there will be more adventures in the future because this is life. Until the day I close this channel, no, not until this, if that I close the studio, because yes, I will close the studio, but that doesn't mean that I'll stop uploading videos because I'll close the studio. I'm a fan, and yes, that's why I wrote the dialogues, the dialogues that quick. Yeah, I mean, having some fun with the dialogue is a good way of making this type of games because well, it reminds me of a GTA style of interacting, but well, I'll leave that to everyone's opinion. So now that you're still here, SMG, now that you writing, do you want to say something in the chat as a last thing that you want to say to everyone that is? I'm going to put the download link in the description. I didn't do that for the entire series, but I'll probably do that. And the reason is because I always get tired or I always do things and I just put simpler descriptions. And yes. So yeah. So yes, Mario, you can take a rest. I don't have much else to say. Just hope people enjoy the mod. That's all. Well, I mean, everything that you said has been said here, so I guess it makes sense. So okay, let's put an end to this, a good end, because I'm happy with this ending. Very, very happy with this ending. And see you, everyone, not the developer, not just the developer of this great mod. I see everyone in my next adventures, whenever, wherever. So thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who has been here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like always, it's a pleasure to always make this, like I said. Thank you, and goodbye!